Today I'm going to be taking a look at the PowKiddy Q80, another one of those handheld pocket emulation devices, and can emulate up to PlayStation 1. With handhelds like this increasing in popularity, let's see how well this one performs. Inside the box, you have the Q80 console itself, along with a set of instructions, a USB Type-C cable for charging, and a set of colorful replacement buttons. Looking at the console, you have 4 face buttons, a D-pad and analog stick, along with a start, select, and home button. Over on the top, you have 4 shoulder buttons, a power button, USB Type-C port, a headphone jack, as well as the volume rocker. Over on the bottom, you have 2 micro SD card slots, one for the operating system, the other to sideload some games, as well as a hard reset button. And over on the back side, you have the housing for the 2000 mAh rechargeable battery. The design is actually pretty nice, the thing's got some nice weight to it. The buttons and D-pad feel pretty solid as well, although the analog stick feels pretty terrible. It's very cheap, plasticky, and constantly rotates. A huge high point for this device is its 3.5-inch gorgeous IPS display. It's nice, vibrant, and crisp. The interface is well organized and easy to navigate, and it's got a ton of retro home console, handheld, and arcade emulation software. I'm going to be trying out a couple, but I'll put a full list to all the emulators that this thing got in the description below. While playing SNES, everything seemed to work pretty well. Except when I played Contra 3 Alien Wars, I noticed a bit of graphical hiccups and some slowdown, which I found to be a bit strange because this isn't a really resource-demanding game. While playing Sega Genesis, however, I didn't encounter any negative issues. Everything ran as it should. Whether I was playing Sonic or NBA Jam, everything ran full speed and played great. Every handheld emulator I tried worked fine as well. Whether I was playing Game Boy, Wonderswan, or Game Boy Advance, it all ran beautifully on the Q80. There weren't too many PS1 titles pre-installed on the console, but the ones that were seemed to run fine. I didn't have any real issues. And while playing some of the arcade titles that were preloaded onto this console, whether it was through Mame or Final Burn Alpha, they all seemed to work relatively good. Whether it was a 2D fighting game or a side-scrolling beat-em-up, everything looked really good on this console. I can't tell you enough how much I really like this screen. The Q80 even has an OpenBOR emulator. For those of you who are unaware, Open Beats of Rage is a royalty-free, sprite-based side-scrolling gaming engine. And there's a ton of homebrew-style side-scrolling beat-em-ups, as well as some creative fighting games that fans have made. Sadly, the Q80 only came with one working game, but I plan on loading it up with a bunch later. So the PowKiddy Q80. Guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I feel like this thing is kind of underwhelming. I mean, it's great that it's priced in the under $100 range, but I feel like there are some better options out there available to you. I've said it once and I'll say it again, I truly feel the best way to play retro emulation is on an old mobile device using a Bluetooth controller. Even cell phones that are older than 5 years can still emulate as good as this console, if not even better. What drew me to the console is its Open Beats of Rage support. But as far as SNES, Sega Genesis, and PlayStation 1, I feel like the Q80 works as good as others, and doesn't really bring anything new to the table to differentiate itself from the pack. Sure, it's a neat little console, but it's been done so many times before. By no means is it a bad device. It's simply just okay. If you guys are interested in the PowKiddy Q80, I'll put links in the description below. Until next time, this is Ness, signing out.